Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Professor Parlay with Chicks Picks, Jen, and C Money here on the 1st of July. It is a new month. Some of us are sad to see last month go units-wise, but we're hoping to start this month the way we went last month. We have our yearly records that are going to be on the thing at the end of the day today, let you know how we're doing on the year, which all of that got boosted last month for all of us. But that being said, we'll just go ahead and jump into the disclaimer. It keeps us from getting sued. Number one, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers. We do our best to get you the best research possible and give you the best possible, but we don't get paid to do this. We do this for fun. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford. Set limits. Stay within your limits. You'll be all right. If you do run into any issues, do number three, call 1-800-GAMBLER. They'll get you the help you need. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book, but as always, we are affiliated by Nevin Eyewear. They are our first sponsor. They have been with us since day one. These are polarized. They are durable. Let's see. These are my MLB long points right here. We love them, and if they're risk-free, because if you lose them, damage them, chip them, need them replaced, go on the line, fill out their claim form. You can get them replaced for free. If you go to our link tree on our X, you can that's on our bio, you can get a code that will get you 30% off of one pair, or buy one get two free. If you're going to get prescription pair, use the 30% off. Or if you're going to do just a regular pair, get the buy one get two free. You'll get 3 pair for just under $90, plus a free gift right now. And they have free shipping on everything over $50. So no matter what deal you go with, you'll end up getting free shipping. So check out Nevin. If you want to make a purchase, use our link. Let them know we sent you. They'll get you that discount. And everything. We promise you'll love them. We have a lot of people who have already ordered through the show. And NXT, and he's going to give us his review once he gets his in, because he's ordered some as well. But we have had a lot ordered through the show, so check them out if you're looking for some sunglasses for the summer. They're great to have. We are not affiliated with a sports book, but we are affiliated with Plavo, formerly known as Player Profit. They are a challenge system set up to where you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, depending on what bankroll you're going for. If you use the code JTBS, regardless of how much or how many packages you buy, you will get 10% off. If you buy that $30 package for $27 with the code, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Essentially, the way it works is you get to the challenge one, you're trying to get to 10% profit before you get to 10% losses. If you move on, then you move on to challenge two, then you have to try to get to 15% profit before 10% losses. Once you complete that, you move on to the funded stage where you cash out up to 70% of profit up to that point going forward. Or you can do the blitz system, which is a one challenge system where if you get to 25% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete that one challenge, then you move on to the funded stage and you can cash out 70% of profit up to that point going forward. Either way, it's a good way to try to turn a small bankroll into a large bankroll. It's not easy to do. There are other rules, regulations, stipulations, minimum bet pick requirements per round. Check out the 2-minute video. Let them know that there's a lady who looks a lot better than I do, that explains it a lot better than I do. She'll give you all the information, and let them know we sent you by using the code JTBS to get your 10% off. If you're going for a best bet of the day, look, it's a shorter slate, so I couldn't find a single bet that was close to even money I like. So when I have that issue, I do a combination bet, and I came up with my PD of the day. I'm not stealing it from him because it's my PD of the day. We've discussed this in the past. If I say my, then it's not stealing it. I don't want. I've already told the PD King I will not bet Wheeler's K's anymore. However, Wheeler over 17.5 outs. The man has hit over 17.5 outs in 10 of 11 starts. He pretty much gets 6 innings no matter what. And he's also the fillers are also 10-2 when he starts. On the other hand, Skeens, the Pirates have lost 8 straight that he started. I know that's wild to say out loud, but they can't seem to win when Paul Skeens starts. No matter how good he pitches, they seem to lose these games. Phillies win when Wheeler pitches. The Pirates lose when Skeens pitches. Seems like an easy win to me. Got this at plus 130, and I used a boost to get this up to plus 163. At one point, we got down 4 units on the best bet last month. We finished up almost 4 units because we went like 5 in a row to end the month. And we finished up on total wins as well. So we're hoping to start off like we did last month, where we started off on like a 5 or 6 win streak. This would be a good jump because this would get us to almost 2 units out the gate when normally we're not betting this big of units out the gate. So hopefully we get this win, and we will knock out the best bet of the day. And I have a feeling this would be PD King approved, considering it is the Phillies and Wheeler. I don't know what his PD King is because PD of the day is. I haven't looked, but we'll go and jump into Poolside Pat's marquee matchup. He has a bit video. I'll play it when we get to his tabletop. I'm sure he's going to explain this. I can give you a little bit of insight on Tatsuya. I can't say this. Imai, that guy. What I'm going to tell you is he has 21 strikeouts in his last 2 starts. He's gone for 11 and 10 in his last 2 starts. His 3 starts ago wasn't as good, but then 4 starts ago he had 8 strikeouts. The dude has a lot of strikeouts in the tank. And Taj Bradley is kind of hit or miss. He's about 50-50 on getting 6 strikeouts. But I do like this one today, unlike the one yesterday. And even though I was wrong about Soriano yesterday, we were right about Wu, who only got 5 strikeouts. So it still missed. We tried to warn him. He didn't listen. However, he did hit the other one, which was bigger, which was Gausman, and I don't even remember who, but McLean, which was like plus 300. But I'm just saying, we tried to warn you. He didn't listen. This one I like, so we're going to rock this today. And then we've got only long balls. This doesn't happen very often, right? Because none of us compare our notes or whatever. I went to put this in, and then I realized that it was already in there by 2 of our other people who are on the show right now. But I took Junior Caminero. I'll talk about for me. He has 6 at-bats versus Lugo. He's gone 3 for 6 with 2 home runs, and the wind is blowing out to left at 13 miles an hour. Junior Caminero has also been hitting a lot of home runs over the last 10, 15 games. He's in the 20-plus home runs. So, look, I don't see any reason Caminero can't go deep, and I'll let C-Money and Chicks Picks if they have any other reasoning other than what I just said. Let them kind of talk about it. But again, we've got 3 guys 3 people on the panel today, all going Junior Caminero.
Yeah, I mean, I took him basically off of what you were saying. I mean, his bat's been hot, and the wind's blowing out pretty good out in that park today. So that's why I was like, you know what, we're gonna take Junior and see if he pays off for us today.
And PD King is taking Jack Caglione. Sorry, Jen, I did not mean to jump right over top of you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I chose Junior because his name was Junior. I've never heard of the gentleman, but his name was Junior, and my golf bets are all young people today, and Junior happens to be 22. Very scientific research.
It worked out for you because you picked probably the top 3 home run bet of the day. Yeah. But Jack Caglione, he look. This is a guy that every time I bet him, he never hits a home run, and then when I don't bet him, he hits 2. So maybe it works out for PD King. It doesn't usually work out for me. He has had a very good season. I just can't seem to line up the days that he's going to hit him. So hopefully for PD King, he hits, and it's the only guy that's different than what we got on our show. And then we got what's going on NXT. Man, we missed that plus like 2,500 plus 3,000 just by one leg last night. If Shohei had went deep, it'd have been $162 for me. I'm so mad he didn't go deep in that game. Apparently, Pat also would have taken, if he was on the show, he would have taken Caminero for the Dinger's Almanac as well, but he decided to switch him and bet somebody else. So a lot of us are on Caminero today. If that's good or bad, I don't know. We'll see.
We're going to find out.
Out tonight. The 750 club. I basically took guys that just have good matchups against pitchers today for 2 total bases because I want to be a little different than my hit parlays because that's usually from people who are on a decent amount of hit streaks. I'm going to go with Cedric Mullins. He's 5 for 11 with a home run versus Lugo. I already talked about the wind blowing out that stadium at 13 miles an hour. Then I've got William, not to be confused by Wilson, who I think is suspended. William Contreras, 2+ total bases, 5 for 17 with a home run versus Abbott. And Abbott has a tendency to get rocked every now and then. So why not tonight? And then Hunter Goodman, if I did not take Caminero, I would have taken Hunter Goodman tonight. He's my second favorite home run of the night. But Hunter Goodman, 2+ total bases. He's 4 for 6 with 2 home runs versus pitcher, and the wind is blowing out at 10 miles an hour. I think he goes deep maybe twice tonight. I do have him in my home run parlay later, which you will see. But we got this at plus 822. We missed the 750 club yesterday by 1.5 points because we hit all 3 of the baseball games. We took aces minus 6.5. They lost by 8. That was what we missed the 750 club yesterday. It was tough. We missed that by 1.5 points, and then we missed the plus 3,000 I had by 1 home run. I did hit a lot of bets last night, but those 2 still are going to haunt me. But that is the 750 club today. Again, I'm just taking guys who have good history against the pitchers they're facing, and they're in favorable ballparks with wind blowing out. So that's what we're going with for the 750 club today. Hopefully we can start off. And, last few months, even though I only hit a few of these every month, early on I usually hit one. Like I think it was the second day of the month was the only one I hit last month. And then the month before, I think I hit the first 2 of the month. So every now and then these early ones hit. So, we're only probably going to hit 1 to 3 of these every month, but hopefully we can start off with a bang and get to plus 822 out the gate. Let me look because I didn't even look. I think we might be getting into Jen's golf bets and our tabletops. So
yeah, I'm right. I think it's Jen's bet.
I will jump in and let Jen do some. I've been doing all the talking, so I'll let her talk about her golf.
All right, boys.
Buckle in.
We have got the Cart Girl Crush Club. My bets today are made up of not all the players who are 26 and younger, but a potpourri of players who are 26 and under. I am on the show today because look at the folks next to me. Like there needs to be some pretty. And I missed NXT. So NXT, I've got some golf bets for you. They're not the bets you want. They're not the typical ones, but this is what we're rolling with. So we have got the first parlay, age 21, age 24, and age 26. Let's talk about Jackson. He turned professional after this year's U.S. Open. I mean, we're talking days. He is 1 for 1 in making the cut. Why? Because he tied for 23rd at the U.S. Open. I'll repeat that. He tied for 23rd at the U.S. Open. So he was an amateur when he played. So, yeah, he's right there. Then we've got, and I can't say any of these names. I'm going to go with Michael because I can say that. Looks like your country club boy, age 24. He's in there. Cootie's in there. He looks like a frat boy. Let's go back to Michael. Michael has won $5 million. His purse is $5 million, and he's 24 years old. He's made 11 out of 16 cuts this year. Our frat boy is $5 million. He's made 13 out of 18 cuts. Tom Kim has $18 million. Mr. Kim is 24 years old. He won the 2023 and 2022 Shriners Children's Open, and he won the 2022 Wyndham Championship. Then we have Hitsyani.
I think it is.
Yeah. So he's made 18 out of 19 cuts. Made $7 million. Jackson, who I hold a lot of interest in Jackson. 2.4 million. He's made 8 out of 14 cuts. Blades Brown. I don't know if you can see my shirt. Woohoo! Blades Brown fan club. He is known for playing rock, paper, scissors while he plays golf. He has made 9 of 11 cuts. I'm a big Blades Brown fan. Mr. Kiefer, whose smile is massive when you see his picture. He's made 12 of it, 18 cuts, 1.5 million. Mr. Potgeiger, yep, for a little over 4 million. He won the 2025 Rocket Classic. He's 8 for 14 out of making the cuts. The next gentleman, who's 26, has made 5 out of 10 cuts. Shipley has made 5 out of 15. Clanton has made in 2026 8 out of 13 cuts, $574,000. Dunlap, all of these were parlays of 3. I really wanted to cut Dunlap. I really couldn't. And I couldn't because he won the 2024 Barracuda Championship and the 2024 the American Express. He has only made this year 4 out of 12 cuts, but he knows what it's like to be at the top. So I had to put him in there. So we've got Make the Cut, Top 40, Crazy Parlays for 1 and 2, and forget all those dimes for Parlays 3 and 4. If you really want 1 or 2 of these guys to win, I'm gonna go Jackson. I'm gonna go Tom Kim, and I'm gonna go Blades Brown. But those are the Cart Girl Crush Club bets.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this picture. I didn't even notice it at first.
Yeah, right. So when I put it in AI to get a picture, it gave me a picture, and then I made an edit to it, and it told me that my edit was against Microsoft standards. I didn't think it was that risque, but this one was good with. So yes, if you are in your 26 or lower, you're allowed to have a crush on the Cart Girl. I'm gonna all of you who play golf, I'm gonna let you know right now, they do not like you.
The
Cart Girls?
Yes, they don't like you. Every guy thinks the Cart Girl likes them. They don't.
Well, they flirt with you. They want your money.
They will flirt with you because they want tips, and you can have a good time, and they're gonna make you feel good about yourself. But don't start asking for numbers and get your feelings hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Personal experience?
No, not personal experience. I'm just saying.
Your friends have done that?
I know people.
I know people.
I'm just saying they don't love me.
It's not this guy. Don't look at this one.
I've seen a lot of people at golf tournaments swing and miss. They just want to have a good time and make money. Leave them alone.
Well, this is just an opportunity. I mean, there aren't a lot of household names in this tournament. It's after the Open. People took time off. The purse isn't as big. I don't have time to do the research that I usually do, and it's tougher to do research on these outliers. But these are my outliers that I'm going with, and I wouldn't put it out there if I didn't like them.
Well, that is the wild and crazy Cart Girl Crush Club of all guys 26 and under. I will say that the most notable name on this list is Tom Kim.
Yeah.
So you're probably pretty safe betting him. Hitsasuni as well is also very good. Thor Bjornsson, he's very good too. Maybe if you want to spot check and put those 3 together, I think that one's going to win for sure. But yeah, I like this anyway. And Kuvon's actually been good lately.
Yeah.
So has Cootie. They both of those, all 3 of those guys have been good lately. So that first one might be really good. But yeah, I mean, why not bet a 99,622? What's the worst that can happen? You throw a buck on it and see what happens.
Or a dime. Literally throw a dime. You'll make money.
Make a dime. Do 10 dimes. It's fun. It's just money.
Yeah, make it $1.
Who doesn't want to just casually win like $10,000 on a random golf bet?
Right?
Why not? But we'll move in. I will play this is where you're going to get to see Duke of Slips. We do have a video. I didn't pre-screen this, so I'm going to fool everybody. It's only 2 minutes long, so it can't be that bad.
Okay.
I did not pre-screen this, so whatever happens, I am sorry.
What's up? It's your boy Poolside Duke of Slips Pat. New month, new me. Happy Bonilla Day to those who celebrate. He's not the only one that has those deferred deals, but he's certainly one of the more famous. So happy Bonilla Day. July, we're here. So new month, new me. Ended the month okay. Definitely in the green, probably somewhere around 15 units. So I'll take it after such a horrible month of May. But we're going to look to get July back started off right. Don't think you'll see me on the show. I know you didn't even get to see the video yesterday because I did end up making it. But I don't know about today. So either way, here is my video of my picks. A little different. I'm going to go with very little to zero explanation on these picks for the first day of the month. And we're going to see what happens. So first, I'm going with my marquee matchup, which is going to be Tatsuya Imai and Taj Bradley, plus 168. Imai has done it for me before. Bradley looking to get on my good side today. The one that I didn't have as a marquee just because the odds, but I bet it anyway, Wheeler and Skeens, I suggest putting a little bit more than a regular unit on that one. I got that at -190. My Cardinals bet, McGree, which was great last month for those that followed. McGreevy, 3+ Ks. Then Burley and Walker, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Hope that those guys have a solid July. That's +298. My Dinger's Almanac pick today, 1 and 2 since I started doing it, is Hunter Goodman, +260. He's been on the show before. I also did a 1 PD, which was EMI, 5+ Ks and Astros moneyline at +102, a little conservative there. And then my World Cup for tonight, obviously, I got a boost US moneyline first half at +125. I then I did their handicap corners at -3.5, +100, even money. And then I put that plus US to win in 90 minutes at +188. Let's go USA. Let's advance. Win 3 games for the first time ever in a World Cup. Very excited, very excited. So USA, stay amazing, stay handsome, stay beautiful. And these have hopefully been the hot tips to help your bet slips. I will be on Turnbuckle Truckle, so stay tuned for that. Hope it's a great show. I'll see you later.
Again,
only a wink, we got a kiss too.
You got some kisses, a wink. He's flirting with you guys, but I'm gonna go through it. We've got Imai and Bradley +168, where he talked about it. Zach Wheeler and Skeens -190. I'm a little surprised he even bet it, just because the odds are so crazy and Wheeler's been so up and down. But it should be a given, but nothing's been a given, honestly, with either one of those guys. More of a given for Skeens, but I don't love the 1 -1. If I'm gonna bet this, I'm probably just betting them both are 8 and hope they have a day. That way you get plus money on it. That way it's worth betting to me. But then cards, McGreevy. I don't want to talk about McGreevy because I don't know anything about McGreevy. Burley and Walker, 2+ hits, runs, and RBI. Sure, they're both very good, and they've hit this a lot. I told you Hunter Goodman was my second pick, so I like Hunter Goodman home run. Then we got EMI and Astros money line. I actually really do like that one. I saw that same US money lines. It's a DraftKings boost right now. You can get it at +125 for the first half. I'm not sure how many goals were scored in this game, so it worried me, which is why I didn't bet it. I think that I think USA does win, but I think they might score both their goals in the second half. I think they win 2-1. I don't know anything about corners, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But that is Pat's picks for today. We're going to roll right into mine. I have a strikeout parlay where I've got Paul Skeens at 6+ strikeouts. He's got 6+ strikeouts and 6 straight, and the Phillies strike out a boatload. Imai, 6+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 3 of his last 4, has 21 strikeouts over his last 2 games. He's got like 35 or 36 strikeouts over his last 4. And that's with only a 3 strikeout game 3 starts ago. Max Meyer, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5+ strikeouts in 14 straight, which is wild when I did that research today. Got this at +181. Used my 10% boost on Fanatics to get it to +199. Parlay 2, the hit parlay. I'm going to be using Carter Jensen. He's on a 20-game hitting streak. I'm using him every day until he doesn't get a hit. Once he stops hitting, then I'll stop using him, but I'm not going to stop using him until he stops. He's on a 20-game hitting streak. He's got 28 hits over those 20 games. Brooks Lee, 1+ hit. He's got on a 7-game hitting streak with 10 hits over those 7 games. And then I'm doing the same thing as Carter with Jensen. I'm doing with TJ Rumfield, who's on the second longest streak. He's at 13-game hit streak. He's got 19 hits over those games. He's at +215. And then my best bet, which is the Wheeler over 17.5 outs at Phillies money line at +163. So those are the bets for today for me. If I had to rank it, I probably would go strikeout parlay, then the hit parlay. But I always say that, and the hit parlay lately has been the one that's been hitting the most. So go figure. So we'll see. Again, yesterday it was the hit parlay that saved me yesterday because the strikeout parlay missed. But we did get the best bet yesterday, and that was strikeout. So we'll see. We'll see. I did go conservative with Skeens because 6 is like -300 by itself. The other 2 is kind of right around where it's supposed to be. Moving on, I think we got C Money going next.
All right, so I'm back this month. I kind of was in and out last month. Kind of took some time off. Take a breather, reset. What my bets weren't doing so well. I was missing them by 1 leg a lot, so I figured, hey, I need to just take a break. So we're back at it this month, new month, and we're gonna get back at it. I mean, the pitchers that I took for strikeouts, we've talked about them throughout the show. Again, that's why I like to go last, because I don't really need to give a lot with a lot of these, because if we pick the same people, it's for the same reasons. Yes, you do see Zach Wheeler on there. The professor doesn't like him for his strikeouts, which is understandable, but they are against the Pirates, who do strike out a lot. So that is why I did take him for 7+. So I took Skeens, Meyer, Wheeler, and Amai for strikeouts for +678. And then I wanted to do a squad strikeout. So I took Skeens, Wheeler, Meyer, and Amai for 30+ strikeouts for +210. I mean, honestly, I don't see. I mean, if we hit the first one, we're definitely going to hit the second one. So,
look, to be fair, I don't dislike Wheeler. Wheeler did strike out this Pirates team 8 times the last time he faced them. He's just 50-50 on what Wheeler you're going to get. Like, he was going recently, he's gone 5 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, 8 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts. Like, I just don't know what Wheeler I'm getting. And I know the Pirates strike out a lot. So I'm just tired of guys who I'm not sure that's 50-50 on whether they're going to hit. I'm tired of betting on those guys, so I'm taking a break from Wheeler until he puts together a couple together a couple of like 6 or 7 strikeout games. If he's going to get there, this is the team to get there against, because the Pirates do strike out a boatload. So I hope he gets there. I may bet him off the show, but I'm just not willing to put him on my records because he's so hit and miss. But I hope he gets there for everybody else, because I'm sure that PD King has him everywhere too. So I did take him for the outs, and I think if he gets the 18 outs, he gets to the strikeouts that you need. That's the way I see it. So I think he will get there. So we'll see. It's just me more being cautious starting the month, because I don't want to start the month in the negative. Moving on, we do have bets from PD King, so he wasn't able to join, but he did throw his bets out there. He's got Wheeler 7 Ks and the Phillies money line at +128. I talked about Wheeler already. I talked about the Phillies already, so we've already kind of been over that. McGreevy 4+ strikeouts and Cardinals money line. Again, I don't know a ton about McGreevy. Cardinals money line, sure. Got that at a decent amount though, at +298. And then Max Meyer 6+ strikeouts and Marlins money line. I really like that one a lot at +136. He round robin these. So he shows the odds there. 1 and 2 if they hit, it's +803. 1 and 3 is +438. 2 and 3 is +834. And all of them parlay together is +2030, which he boosted to +2641. So he's swinging big day one. He hits all 3 of these, he's going to be king of the units probably for the whole month, out the gate. So, because I mean that's what, like 40 some units right there if he hits all those. So It is what it is. He's swinging. He's the PD King for a reason. He comes with 3 PD Kings every time. He's been round robin them. So we'll see how it goes for him. He had a very good end of the month last month, especially the last day. I know we didn't show those. We're not showing those records, but I think he went up like 40 units yesterday. Like he went big yesterday. He had a +4,000. I think he hit a +3,000, something like that. Along with he had about 8 winning bets yesterday. I think he won $160, $170 yesterday. So he had a big final July. Had a decent final July. Pat claims he had a decent. I didn't look at it because we wiped the records clean for the new month before I got to him. But look, he hits this, then everybody's gonna be happy because this will be decent. Moving on to the last call, I've got a 3-leg home run parlay. These all three of these guys. Well, 2 of these guys were the guys that I really liked today. The last one, Ohtani cost me last night, and he always hits a home run the day after he cost me. So I wanted to have him involved in something tonight. So I've got Caminero, Goodman, and Ohtani all to hit a home run. It's only +2812 because all 3 of those guys are like 220 +220 or less. They're all heavily favorites to hit a home run today, but I do have that at +2812. C Money does have a last call. Looks like for some no runs and yes runs first inning.
Yeah, so I took the Pirates and Phillies. Skeens and Wheeler. As long as they're on their game, that first inning, Nerfy is a lock. And then I took the Twins and the Astros. I feel like that one's a pretty good Nerfy as well. So I was gonna go Yerfy with the Rockies game, but I was like, it is the Rockies. So I think I went ahead and went Yerfy on this one. So I really do think there will be a run in the first inning. So yeah, that's what we did for our last call today.
Yeah, I mean, against Rockies pitching, there's always a chance of a run being scored, to be completely honest. And that Rockies offense is nothing to shake a stick at. They got a lot of bats in that lineup. That's the reason they actually put up a fight this year, unlike last year. So it's very possible. I thought about Pirates Phillies. The problem was the odds at no runs first inning was so low, so bad for like a best bet. That's why I didn't use it, because I wanted that to be the best bet, but I think it was like minus 199. But it's perfect. It's a perfect thing to use in a parlay. PD King has Cardinals. Oh, these are all K ladder. Sorry. So he's got. I don't understand this thing, dude. It says Cardinals / Braves 3. Oh, both. I'm guessing these are both pitchers in these games, is what he's trying to say. Yeah, both pitchers in the Cardinals Braves game, 3 strikeouts. Both pitchers in the Rays Royals, 4 strikeouts. Both pitchers in Brewers Reds, 5 strikeouts. Both pitchers in the Twins Astros, 6 strikeouts. And both pitchers in the Pirates Phillies, 7 strikeouts. Plus 9,344 boosted to 11,681. I am assuming that's what that means, because it's the only thing that makes sense to me. And then Chicks Picks Jim will let her break down hers as well.
That's crazy, PD King. Yeah, I've got Kim Minero, as I've said on the show before. Whoever I pick for my long ball, I pick for 1 home run and 2 home runs and the first home run. So I've got that. And then John Deere Classic. I'm not doing every day the hole-in-ones because these just aren't experienced golfers. But I am going to bet the anytime hole-in-one. And then why not? YOLO, Blades Brown, hole-in-one plus 8,400.
That would be wild if Blades Brown.
That would be wild.
And NXT, he threw your comment up here, and I did love it. So I like that Kim Minero and Caglione separate and together. I like that.
Well, between PD King swinging for the fences and we got Jen out here with their golf bets. So if we start off these next few days, boy, this could be a great start to a month.
I'm going to start off either at the top of the left or really big on the right, and that's okay.
Well, that is all the bets for today. This is our Dead to Me list. List is still up there. Nothing has changed on this as of recently. I don't think anybody really deserves to be on this list from yesterday. Who cost me in strikeouts yesterday? I don't remember who it was.
I don't think it was anybody that cost you in strikeouts.
Yeah, I missed it because I hit the hit parlay, but I think the strikeout parlay I missed by 1 strikeout, and I can't remember who it was.
I can't remember who you had.
Oh, it was Schlittler. It was Schlittler. That's who it was.
Oh, yeah, Schlittler
ended up with 5 instead of 6. Everybody else hit. So yeah, he had a rough game. I'm not putting him on the list for one bad game. Nolan McLean had a very good day, but he is staying on this list for me. I don't care. I don't care what he does the rest of the year. For me, he stays on this list. Gausman stays on this list the rest of the year for me as well. Both of those guys can eat entire satchels. Jackson Churio, he was a guy that people were picking for a home run today. He can eat a bag. So yeah, this list stays the same for now. You know, Shota, I hate putting him on there, but he's a guy that I put on there and I'll bet, but I'm gonna bet safely. But that being said, these are the year to date stats for everyone. Chicks Picks Jen at 306, 226, and 5, up 359.99 units. I am 265, 390, and 3, up 207.83 units. PD King is 172.46 and 2, up 143.11 units. C Money is 9 and 32, up 11.97. Parker is 12 and 13, down 1 unit, and then Duke of Slips. This minus 16 might look bad to you. I think there was a point he was minus 80. So this minus 16 is him making a huge comeback the last few months. So don't scoff at this. He actually was at even at one point last month, but then he got a little big for his britches and then came back down to earth and ended up minus 16. But 305, he also has almost 1,000 bets, which is just
911 bets. Gracious.
I mean, you got a lot of room to talk. Miss 678 bets.
You're not. You might know. I would pause. You might want to reassess that comment because look right below me.
Oh, actually, I take that back. You have 500. I was looking at myself.
Hey, Glass House. Yep.
You have 500 and what?
You
have 537. I have 658. It is what, but I bet way more than you. I bet every day. You bet once a week.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, PD King's kind of been missing in action a lot, but he's still at 172.46 and up 143 units.
Look at the very bottom. Yearly show records.
1,064, 15 and 12 and 10, up 700.96 units. That's a wild number, by the way.
It is.
if you bet every bet for the year on this show, you're up 700 and almost 701 units. That's crazy. So again, we state we're not professionals, but clearly we do research. We don't just pull all of these out of our butt. I mean, sometimes we do, because Pat will tell you I'm using ChatGPT today. At least he's honest. You know that probably should fade the days he's saying I'm using ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, maybe that's more research than he would do on his own. I don't know. I don't know which day is the day to pick him to ride or fade.
I love it.
All I know is that's why we call it gambling.
Yep.
But again, another reason why we're not professional gamblers. But that is it for today. It was a shorter show, but we had a lot of information, a lot of bets on here. I appreciate everybody who's in here, all 19 of you who are still alive right now. If anybody who's into WWE, stay tuned. I don't know when Pat will come in and be available, but we will be doing our podcast tonight and it'll be up tomorrow morning. We'll probably go live with it, assuming he's not super late. So you'll be able to see it tonight, or if you miss out, you can go on Spotify under Turnbuckle Chuckle, watch it tomorrow or listen to it tomorrow on Spotify. Please download it for us. Follow us here. Follow us on Turnbuckle Chuckle. Once we get to 500 followers here, we will be getting a lot of things going and some other opportunities for everyone. But with that being said, I will play you out. You all have a great Wednesday, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye, NXT.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.